What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at, well, our past presidents. We're going to be taking a look at Donald Trump and Joe Biden and asking the questions if they are actually people who have had hair transplants or they have in some way done some hair restoration. I think this is an interesting question because there's a lot of photos and a lot of evidence when it comes to these people, and they're obviously folks that are on the national stage, whatever you or I think about them. So because of that, let's just dive in, shall we? Now, I want to talk a little bit first about Joe Biden's hair. Now, this is a photo of Joe Biden back in 2005. Now, if we take a look at this photo, we can see some clear baldness going on right here. This is from, I believe, the 70s. I could be wrong. But as he progressed through his career into the 80s, we could see that he started to get more density in the top of his scalp, especially in the front. Interestingly enough, going back to 1927, Joe Biden was asked by a reporter from the Washington Post if he had had a hair transplant or not. And you know what he said in response? He said, "Guess I've just got to keep some secrets to myself." So obviously Biden was playing coy right here and not really expressing what it was that he did in order to get his hair looking a little bit better and a little bit thicker. But we can see that there is a clear difference between here and here and here. It looks like he's done some significant work, and who knows, right? Like, he could have done some work with drugs, but this to me looks like he has had some work when it comes to hair transplants. Now, moving over to Donald Trump. Donald Trump is so famous for his crazy hairstyles. Now, if you go on Google Images, you can find some real zany images of this guy and his hair. And interestingly enough, Donald Trump actually does talk about his hair. He's kind of a perfectionist and a bit OCD, but we understand that. You know, he's 74 and he's been quoted as saying, "My hair, I don't know about you, but it has to be perfect. Perfect, fantastic, it has to be great, wonderful, everyone loves it, it's great." And he's openly expressed his fear of actually losing his hair. Now, interestingly enough, he's been a little bit more open about his struggles, but I don't think he's been 100% honest. But this is something that we have seen. It says, following his physical, his doctor announced that Trump takes the hair loss drug finasteride to try and cling on to what he has left. Some have claimed his lid is the result of a bad comb over, while others have alleged his blonde locks are in fact a high-end hairpiece. So, you know, we don't actually know for sure. However, there is absolutely some wackiness going on with Donald Trump's hair. Now, images started to go around the internet when Donald Trump was president, where wind was blowing his hair, such as this image right here, and then this image right here. Now, people started seeing these scars and started assuming that Donald Trump has had a hair transplant and that the scars are indicative of something like a FUT procedure or something else. Now, the thing about these scars is that they don't actually look the way that a FUT scar is supposed to look. However, it is speculative to say that Donald Trump might have actually had a scalp reduction, which you see right here, which is a procedure where they actually remove part of your scalp to make the healthy hair follicles stretched over the head. So that way it looks like you have hair over more of your actual scalp. It's a very invasive procedure. It's supposed to be very painful and just not fun. So this is something that he has been rumored to have done in the past. Now, most of that stuff is just articles I've found around. It's tangential information. Some of it may be true, some of it may be not, but I did find this article just recently. It says hair loss at the White House, and it's written by John Vincent, who is an author of this book, Hair Loss Dossier, The Big Lie on the Causes, Cures, Treatments, and Scams. And John Vincent has spent most of his life documenting hair loss, talking about hair loss. He's someone that you can go and research, but what it does say inside of this article is that this is the first time that there has been a transfer of power inside of the White House between two presidents with hair transplants. Now, one would ask, well, how does he actually know this? Well, inside of this article, he says that he was basically under lock and key and was not allowed to talk about the unusual hairstyles of Trump and of Biden, but that insiders that he talked to and that were close to the commanders in chief of the United States actually confirmed that these two men have had hair transplants in the past. So this is a interesting addition of information and another source confirming that there is definitely some hair transplants going on inside of the White House. Now, it would be great if we actually knew who it was specifically that Trump went to for his hair surgery, but unfortunately in this article it says his source of this close cropped secret of the commander-in-chief came from a hair surgeon colleague who he reached out to when he previously wrote about Donald Trump's unusual hairstyle. And after the Trump's election, there was much chatter about his extreme style, and this doctor knew whom the then media star had gone to for hair transplantation years ago, but asked he was not unmasked. So it sounds to me like it's entirely plausible that both of these presidents have had hair transplants and that they have done some cosmetic work to increase their appearance. I think when we look at the images of people like Donald Trump right here, I think that it's pretty clear to see that they have had some work done. We start looking at stuff like this, that there's very clearly some kind of hair restoration that is attempted. And I personally do believe that Joe Biden and Donald Trump have both had hair restoration work done. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. If you agree with me, if you think differently. This is not a, this isn't cold hard science. I could be way off base. Feel free to roast me in the comments. I know you guys love to roast me. So go ahead and do that. Leave your opinion down below. Make sure to like the video, and we will see you guys soon.